What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy back with another video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for me. This is gonna be a story time, y'all. As y'all can see, I'm in a new crib. I'm newly single. Just moved up here. It'll be a month in January. So let's call it like a few weeks or something like that. So I got a story time, y'all. And sorry I look kind of raggedy today, but it plays into this story time. So that's the reason why, I film looking like this. I definitely need a haircut and lineup and all that good stuff. So, like I said, I'm newly single. I just got out of like a 4-year toxic relationship, and I'm all right, but the relationship was toxic. And if you know me, you know what I'm saying? So, I am currently not looking for nothing. I don't have any real expectations for nobody or anything like that, but I do entertain, talking to people, just like friendships, for real, and like just talking to people in general, because I wasn't able to do that in my last relationship. Like, I never felt comfortable doing it. I was always being like, even the most simplest conversations I would have with anyone new coming in my space or in my algorithm or anything like that, it was extremely monitored and all this crazy stuff. So, I'm more so entertaining, friendships, but I'm also open to, trying to just get to know people and just be more social. So if that includes dates and stuff, so be it. Like, that's where I'm at with it. So there's this guy, and yes, for those of you who don't know, I am same-sex attracted. That's what I call it. I hate the word gay. We'll get into that in another video, but I don't really like that word. So yeah, there's this guy. He's from the UK. He sees me on Instagram, starts liking my stuff. He hits me up in the DM or whatever. Attractive guy, not my typical like go-to type. He's real, like, he's skinny. I don't think if skinny is a harsh term, offensive term for any of y'all, let me know in the comments, because I was skinny before, so I don't really see nothing wrong with saying that word. So let me know in the comments. I'm sorry if it offends you. Anyway, nice looking kid though, for real, like, handsome, whatever. So he starts like wanting to talk on the video chat. I'm like, cool. He's from the UK, so we really can't like exchange numbers and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll see what your conversation is like. Like I said, no real expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever. Like, I'm not a stuck-up person. So just because you're not my type or you're not doing something for me directly or something like that, I'm not going to just not talk to you because of that. If you seem cool, if you seem down to earth, I'll talk to you. Like, I'm still selective, but I'm not stuck up. I'm not. So we get to talking, conversation goes cool. You know what I'm saying? We kind of learn about each other a little bit, our background and everything like that. And then he mentions that he's going to be in town. Yes, from the UK to America. He's going to be in town this past Thursday. So I'm like, okay, cool. And, he said he wants to hang out with me. I'm like, okay, bet. He said he was in town just like for the weekend, like Thursday to today. So we don't actually link up that Thursday. When he got here, he told me he got here, but he said he was tired. So I took that as, you're not really trying to meet right now because you're tired. You just came in from a long flight overseas. You tired. That's how I took it, like, because that's all he said. He didn't say like, oh, still come and meet me or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So the next day he was like, oh, basically, can we meet up today? Because we didn't meet up yesterday, and I thought you would have wanted to meet me up yesterday. And that's when I said to him, like, you just told me you was tired, so I just assumed you didn't want to meet. And plus, I was kind of tired too. He hit me up like at the end of the day. So anyway, long story short, we meet up yesterday, last night. I go to his hotel to meet him. And I'm just doing this for context. And this is more about me than it is him. So I'm a very I'm a cool, humble person, but I have a problem with patience. So when I get there, he's not like ready right away to like come outside. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with like how certain hotels are set up. They don't necessarily want you just waiting outside of the entrance for somebody. They want you to kind of like move around or be in a certain position or something like that. So he tells me that he'll be outside in like 5 minutes. So when he said that, just because I'm like not the most patient person in the world, in the back of my head is 5 minutes is 5 minutes. Like, bring yourself outside in 5 minutes. So 5 minutes kind of turned to 10 minutes and kind of turned into 15 minutes. So I'm a little annoyed. But he eventually comes out and he gets in my car. So I'm like, because he didn't speak any plan or anything. I thought we was just going to hang out in his hotel. Again, for the record, no expectations with him. None. Like, he's cool on the internet. The most I thought we were just going to hang out in the room. I go home. So I'm like, okay, so where do I park? Because you can't park in front of the hotel either. They got certain parking. All I see is valet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, I know you don't think I'm about to pay for the valet to park. I know you're not thinking that. So he's like, oh, there's this party I was invited to, and I kind of want to check it out. So I'm like, oh, you want me to drop you off at the party? I mean, it would be a weird first impression. I thought he wanted to, like, on the way to the party, talk to me and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, just, give me the address. We'll head there. Because I don't, whatever. If that's what it was, that's the first impression. I'll take it in stride. Whatever. I will drop you off at the party. So he gives me the address. We head to the party. It's like 15 minutes away. Then we get like closer to it. I'm like, okay, it's coming up. This is your stop. Like, your Uber driver's done for the day. But he was like, oh, no. Pull in somewhere. Pull in like a parking lot somewhere. I didn't want you to just drop me off. I wanted to, hang out, whatever the case may be. I'm like, okay, this is already not like what I'm used to, but I am a spontaneous type. I am an adaptable type. So, and he actually asked if I wanted to go to the party with him, and boom, like y'all can see, I am not prepared to go any party. I need a haircut. I got on regular clothes because I'm thinking we just gonna chill at the hotel, and that be that. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to a party full of like, and not even know these people, not even know the vibe, and not even, I like to look semi nice if I'm going out somewhere serious like that. So he was like, oh, okay, do you want to go to like this spot that he knows in nearby? Because he comes here frequently. So he knows like the downtown area and everything more than I do. I just got here. I moved from like the outskirts of Atlanta. So he knows like exactly where the place is, which was interesting. So we go in there, we park. It's a nice place. It's a nice spot. It's like one of those Jamaican infused restaurant type spots. They got a DJ, they got a bar. We sit at the bar, and he orders us drinks. He told me, the rum punch is good. I know what rum punch is because my dad is Jamaican, so I'm very familiar. So he orders us both rum punch, and y'all, I do not know how to drink. So anytime I get a drink, I'm drinking it pretty fast. That's just me. And plus, I'm a bigger guy, so my instinct is just to drink it fast. So I drink my first one, and I notice he's over there, he's babysitting his, y'all. I'm like, bruh, like I said, impatient. Are you gonna drink your drink? Like, what are you doing? It's like, looked like he like took a sip, and the whole time we're talking and stuff like that. Blase, blase, blah. Oh, and this is important too. He mentions the bottle he brings to bring to the party. So he was like, yeah, you got to bring a bottle to the party. And y'all, I just wasn't raised like that. Like, my parents threw like gatherings and parties for as long as I could remember, and they always supplied the food, the drink, the liquor, and all that stuff. I'm like, you're not obligated to bring, that's just how I feel. Like, you're not obligated to bring that to a party. If somebody invited you to a party, they should already have that. That's kind of like somebody inviting you to a sleepover and them saying, but you got to bring your bed and your pillow and your covers and your sheets and everything. Doesn't make sense to me. So I was just like, okay, whatever. We got a difference of opinion there. So again, he's babysitting this drink. He orders me another drink, and it's a restaurant. Because I'm just thinking we're just gonna get out of here fast. Like, a couple drinks, take him back home, whatever. He orders me another drink. I'm like, okay, why not? Drink the second rum punch. Now, if y'all know, rum punch, depending on how it's made, it's not like a weak drink. It's got like white Jamaican rum in it. So I'm drinking that. He's over here, this boy still, it's like 2/3 of his drink is left. It's almost like 45 minutes gone by now. So I'm like, why are you babysitting this drink like that? Why don't you just drink it? Like, this for some reason was like, it just couldn't get away from me. And mind you, we had other conversation also, like, he showed me his mom, his friends that he hangs out with, stuff like that. His work friends, a couple people that was also there at the hotel. I'm trying not to give too much away because I don't want to like be disrespectful, because I really don't got no issue with this dude at all. But I just thought this whole thing was interesting. So, we talking a little shit. He's a shit talker, and I kind of am too. So that was interesting. Like, we was cracking jokes and stuff like that. So boom, I drink the second drink, and he's like, the food here is really good. The food is really good here. I was like, oh, really? Like, I ate before I came here, not really interested in it. But by the second drink, I start to feel, kind of tipsy. So, he talked about food he had there before, like a oxtail hummus type of thing, which I had never heard. But if y'all know, they're doing a lot of infusing and stuff like that these days with the food, like the Jamaican food with the American. So it's like an oxtail hummus. He just ranting and raving about it. I was like, okay, cool, interesting. Well, I'm like, my typical go-to Jamaican restaurant is oxtail and white rice. He's like, oh, you hungry? I was like, no, I'm just telling you that's like what I typically go through. So he orders another drink. Now, we're going from tipsy to like slightly inebriated. So now I'm hungry because, I got to soak up all this liquor. And by the end of the third drink, he finally finishes his first, and then he orders himself like a rum and coke after that. And we both, he suggested the food, whatever, and it's got like the menu's like on the QR code scan thing. So that's another thing that was happening. This is how much I thought it was going to be in and out and going back home. I'll go to see this kid with like 10% health on my phone. Like, I did not plan to be like out this long at all. So he orders himself the oxtail hummus stuff, and because I turned my phone off because I figured we're gonna be there for a while after a minute. So he goes and he orders my food. They have like, it's basically Rasta pasta. I don't know what they called it in there, but that's what it was. So it come out, the food comes out eventually. It took a long time, which, if you know Atlanta, that's kind of typical too with these restaurants. But the food was good. Mine was good anyway. So he ordered his food and he didn't like it. But mine was good. And I was drunk. I tore that food up. Boy. Inhaled it. So, like I said, he's a shit talker. So he was like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, people like me, blah, 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 whatever. So, okay. I took it like humor. I don't remember exactly what he said to the T, so I'm just like, you're not the only one, you feel me? Like, people invite me out and they pay for my meal. Like, I'm joking though. I'm joking, but I'm not joking, because to me, that's just how it goes. If somebody invites you out, they pay. Like, that's just the traditional way. But I think because I said that, he took it as, you're not gonna get one over on me type of thing. It shook his pride up a little bit. Cause like after the when the bill came singular. And when the bill came, he made a point to split the bill. And I was just like, mental note, like, okay, like, cause like I said, I think it like messed with him a little bit that I had said that. I think if I didn't say that, he would have paid for both of our meals, no problem. But it was cool, I'm not like struggling broke or anything, so I can pay for my meal, whatever. But I just want to know, tell me in the comments, y'all, how many of y'all feel like if somebody invites you out and y'all wind up going to dinner or something, that it's their treat technically. Like, that's just always what I grew up on. And it was funny to me because you were so gung-ho about you had to bring a bottle to the party because somebody invited you to the party, but now you invited me out to dinner, and I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna just say, just because I said something, you don't want to pay for both meals because your pride or your ego got a little bruise on it now. So whatever. That's these things, like, I'm just learning because, like I said, I've been in a relationship for 4 years. So if this is how it goes, y'all let me know. I'm not sure. So after that, finally bring him back to the hotel. He wanted me to come up to the hotel, whatever. And basically, still no expectations. And plus, I'm just not a guy that have to have relations with everybody I meet. I'm just not. Like, we can hang out, we could chill, we could do regular stuff, and no strings attached. And that's whether you're attractive, not attractive, whatever the case may be. Like, I'm just chill like that. So it was funny because now that I think about it, it's kind of like I basically tucked him into bed and left. Because, like, he's getting ready to go to bed, and I'm just, like, sitting there in the chair. And, he started, kissing and hugging up on me and whatever the case may be. I'm like, all right, cool. And then he's like, oh, well, you remember how to get back to the parking lot? Because that was a big thing because I was drunk pretty much. So we was talking about that on the way there, like how I'm going to remember to, like, get back to that parking lot. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to... I don't know, like, I'll talk to him or whatever, but I think we'll wind up being friends or just cool or just hang out, because, like, to me, he has pride issues. That's what I learned from that. But y'all tell me what you think. Do you think if somebody invites you out, they should absolutely pay for it? And that's the thing. It wasn't the fact that I had to pay. It's more so the fact that I really feel like it's because I made a joke about it. And we was joking like that the whole night, but I think that particular joke kind of made him feel like, oh, if he does that, then that means I feel like I got one over on him, or I bested him somehow. But that's the story time. And yes, I did just get out of a toxic relationship. I think I'll story time that one of these days. I have to gather a lot of thoughts because that was 4 years, a long time, y'all. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I want to know what y'all think. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.